Welcome, Pisces, to your 2022 yearly reading. How are you doing? How is everything going so far? I hope you're having a beautiful December and a great holiday season. I don't know if you will be watching this in 2022 or still in 2021, but I want to wish each and every single one of you a happy, beautiful, bright, amazing, loving, blessed 2022. I know for a lot of my Pisces souls, this was not, and I repeat, not a easy year. It was asking a lot of you guys, especially when it came to really making some clear cuts to what is serving you and what isn't, and also creating space for the new and allowing that space to be there for a little bit instead of the need to fill it up or not feeling like something great is going to take its place. I feel that a lot of unresolved underlying issues and emotions were coming and arising up. But it is really good sign that the fact you step into this new year with all this space for opportunities and new people and new ways and blessings to join your journey and to find you and to, come towards you. So I do really feel that 2022 will be a year where you're not only going to see change, but you're going to feel differently. You're going to be able to step into a new space with a newfound level of confidence and really are able and capable of not feeling either guilty or afraid to claim the space that you deserve, because it's all about you are worthy, Pisces, worthy of expressing yourself, worthy of saying no, worthy of saying yes and taking an opportunity with both hands, and to not let people either push you around or to not let your own mind tell you you cannot do something or that you shouldn't do something or all of the things in between. Okay, I don't know, something that just came through for you guys, like I feel many blessings and opportunities, but also great insights will arise for you in 2022. And that's exactly the last thing that you needed to step into this space that you were meant to. And you felt coming, but you weren't really seeing the results yet. But you will. All right? One day at a time, you will. Okay, so let's focus on this reading. I put a couple things down when it comes to astrology, which I will integrate into the reading. I'm definitely going to use a tarot, and I will start with that. I will shuffle and I will put 12 cards down on the table. Each and every card will represent one of the months of 2022. Let's see, Pisces 2022, what energy we're picking up. Well, damn, I knew it was coming, but that it would already arise in January for you guys. Look how beautiful the star card is coming in the month of January. So definitely look out for Aquarius season, right? It's a season before yours comes in and you are, ending out the astrological year of the zodiacs basically. But I feel when it comes to Aquarius season, we will deal a little bit with Mercury still being in retrograde till the 4th of February. But we're also dealing with Venus coming direct. And I think this Venus retrograde is in your 11th house. And that will bring some great insights. And I feel it has a lot to do with setting yourself free, releasing yourself. I do feel that some of you have not felt comfortable around certain people anymore, or you just weren't really in alignment with what the group dynamic wanted to do or were going for, and you just weren't really feeling it anymore. And some of you may have questioned yourself, like, what's wrong with me? Why don't I like this? Or why I'm not posting anything anymore? Or why am I just not feeling it? Like, why don't I want to go? Like, questioning yourself maybe a little bit, because it's surprising to you as well that things are changing and things within you are changing. But like I said, you will get those answers why. And I feel January is a great beginning for that, because January is a month where we're like, you know, it already begins with the 1st of January is like a Saturday. Just like, okay, let's just begin this year in a weekend. And it's a little bit the year of January of the month, you know, the first month of this year, you gotta see is that it's just a weekend. It's like we're taking it easy. Okay, we're taking it slow. We're observing. We're observing the energy. We observing people around us. We are looking and exploring what would we like to do. What would I love to start doing this year? Don't feel like you have to have it all figured out in January, 1st of January. That doesn't work. It's not gonna work in your favor. And of course, you can have certain things set, and especially if you were already working on things before Venus went retrograde, for example, on the 19th of December, like maybe you started something nice for yourself on the 1st of December and you have actually kept it up, then continue doing what you're doing. But like I said, just approach January like a weekend. You know, and I know a lot of us do shifts on the weekend. I get that. I haven't really had a weekend off. Like, it's weekend, I'm off. I'm never off. But that's my own personal choice. I'm just saying, in general, for a lot of people, the weekend is a place to ease in, to do what you like to do, to have a little bit of look around, that you have a little bit more space and time to do something, or to look at something a little bit, like watch a movie. Not everybody has time for that all the time. But there are moments like a weekend or a holiday where you have time. Approach it a little bit from that angle, because like I said, it will benefit you. Then you have for February, you have the 9 of Wands. I'm going to tune in for a little bit. I wanted to put all the cards down, but it's always with you guys, I want to do things differently. So I'm just going to go with this flow. It's normal that if you are capable of feeling the peace, of feeling the connectiveness to your daily routine, maybe when you're not in work or on work, or just overall you took some time away from your normal routine. It's like there is something that will take place in the beginning of the year. I feel it's very connected to December as well, that you don't want to let go of. It's almost like I found this peace, or I found this enlightenment, or I've had this feeling and I just don't want to lose it. I want to keep holding on to it. I want to hold on to it. So I'm going to clarify that later on. Let's just continue because I'm already here for 8 minutes. Let's see. 6 of Cups. Beautiful for your season. The 6 of Cups, Pisces. What is coming in? Ooh, someone is jumping. The King of Swords is jumping into April. Then we have 2 cards. We have the King of Cups for May, and then we have the Emperor. The Emperor, Pisces, for the month of June. Then we have July. Ooh, it's too many cards. I'm sorry, guys. I have to put it back in. It will come out if it's meant to come out. Always does. Okay, let's see. For July, can I get a card for July for Pisces, please? There we go. There's your card. Yes, I like this. The House. Okay, yeah, sorry. They were talking to me. It's a 4 of Wands. The House of Peace, were they saying? The House of Peace. Peace, quiet, and tranquility. Page of Cups. Beautiful. That summer looking good, Pisces. You're in your element. You're getting the thing that you strive for the most. Harmony. Page of Pentacles for the month of September. And then for October, you shut your laptop down and you're like, I'm taking a break. Yeah, perfect timing. Okay, for November, oh, your cards are very, very loud. We have the Hanged One. And you're ending out this year with the 9 of Pentacles. Yes. Beautiful. And overall energy for Pisces, please. The Lovers. Yep. Someone makes your heart beat this year, okay? And someone is going to come along and you're like, whew, is it hot in here or is it just me? That's what I'm feeling. I'm just saying now, it doesn't matter where you're at right now in your journey. You will get surprised by something. Okay, so basically it's about trusting. They say, it's a saying, if you love something, set it free. It will come back to you, it will be yours forever. This is every single thing in your life this year, Pisces. Don't hold on to anything too tightly. Like you're in a peace and all of the things. It's like when you start to feel you have to force something to happen, of course you can have dedication and hard work and especially the word dedication, being dedicated to something and being consistent with something, that's something different than, forcing something to happen. There is a difference in there, and it's very fine line. And if you can balance those two out and you can tune into it, and know when you're forcing something to happen, and know when you're just being, dedicated to something, and you're focused and you're, motivated to do something, you're passionate about something. A lot of times when it comes to how to detect that difference, it's about when you force something to happen, it comes from a place of fear. Fear of it not working out, fear of failure, fear of losing. It's like mostly fear of failure. So you're starting to force something to really, when you, for example, want to have the perfect Christmas, it will never be perfect. Because you force it too much to be perfect. So nothing happens spontaneously. So nothing can just come together, It's perfect when it's imperfect, when things show up that you weren't expecting, and then it did, and then you kind of flow with it, and then it all ended up at a nice time, Interesting, but nice. I'm just saying. I'm not going to ramble too much because we got a lot to talk about. Okay, so basically, why am I saying, approach it like a weekend in January? It's because we have Venus retrograde, like I said, up until the 29th, so that's the entire month of January. But before February starts, it goes direct. And Mercury will be retrograde from the 14th till the 4th of February. So that will be happening as well in January. But on the 18th of January, we'll have the North Node shifting. It's going to go from Gemini, that has been in since 2020 actually, and it will turn into Taurus. And the South Node went from Sagittarius, will go from Sagittarius into Scorpio. So you have your third house activated with the North Node in Taurus, and you will have your ninth house activated by the South Node in Scorpio. So that's what I'm saying, is that certain things may have not made much sense yet, or have not shown itself yet, but it will definitely come and show itself. But it takes some time. Like, your body is very sensitive to energies and energy shifts. Yes, of other people, but also definitely on a grand scale. When something like that, a shift happening, it takes some time to get your body used to the movement again. It's earth that we're dealing with. It's groundedness. And you guys are water, we are water. I'm a Cancer, we are water. Okay. And so it might take some time for you to integrate into this energy, regardless if you're really working with that very consciously or not. It is still taking space and time and energy from you. Even if it is in the background, you might find yourself a little bit more tired, or your muscles might be a little sore, things like that. Just like I said, once again, throat chakra. Take it easy, okay? You're getting a green card on doing that. Then for the month of February, I feel that certain insight that might come and show up with Venus being in retrograde in your 11th house when it comes to friends and, group situations, but also when it comes to online communication and business. So for example, if you have your online business, you might find certain things working harder for you, or certain things weren't working at all for you in the month of January. Don't question things too much. It's just an energy shift. Okay, so take time, allow time to take place before you actually either judge yourself or other people or your whole company or everything in between. Okay, take it easy. once again. Okay, so I'm going to clarify the Nine of Wands because I want to see what you're a little bit hesitant about. Because I feel your heart is closed. Like some of you really have been going through something when it comes to love or, you know, relationships basically with people. Something is still, you feel like you have to protect yourself. You feel like you have to, you know, yeah, it's protection, but it's also out of fear of its control as well. It's like you want to control something. You don't want anybody to have control over your feelings, your emotional body. So let me see, the Fool card. Yes, I feel that you need some time in the beginning of the year to really integrate a new belief system, and also understanding that now, yes, certain things are clearing out, certain energies and stagnations are clearing out with Jupiter moving in Pisces. I mean, it's moving into your sign, you know, expansion. Now you can definitely take those steps into the unknown. You will be supported. You will feel it. It's like almost like it's carrying you. So understand that holding on to something or the protection is also keeping you away from feeling the bliss, from feeling the joy, from feeling the belief and the excitement about new beginnings and about the unknown. Like I said, space has been created and maybe something hasn't really taken its place, and now it's like, I'm afraid of this space. No, and you start embracing the space. It's like they say, right? There's light at the end of the tunnel. And everybody always focuses on, we want to move towards the light. We want to move away from the tunnel into the light. But it's the moment you start embracing the tunnel and the journey in the tunnel, the light shows up. So the moment you start embracing the space that you're in, if you remove its power. Especially, for example, when it comes to like singlehood. If you are single at this time, you've been single for quite some time. And you feel like I'm hearing like unlovable or something. Like sometimes we can just feel those, like those thoughts or those feelings, like, you know, and those thoughts rise up and come with it. That's when, oh, this is such a powerful reading, Pisces. I know I'm all over the place, but I know a lot of you don't really mind, because that's just, you know, the way the water goes. It goes up and down. But it's a very profound reading. I could just, I'm channeling so much for you guys right now. So it's about embracing the space. It's like when you, for example, like I said, right? If you are single and you are afraid of the in-betweenness, that you can do many things with the in-betweenness, the in-between of you just being you just being with you, like your natural state, the way you were born into this world, you know, when you were meant to be born into this world. You, as your own individual, you're really capable if you are in that space at this time, either if you are in a relationship or not, but about embracing the I in this all. You know, the I in the you and him, or you and her, the I and the us, but also but it's about the I and the am. You know, and the I am. Not we are. We could be. It's about the I and the I am. This is I am. And that's what I'm hearing. It's like the I am. And that's what you're getting. You're cracking the code. Go Pisces. Go Pisces. It's your birthday. Go Pisces. It's your birthday. Look at that. Because the thing is that you're no longer neglecting the tunnel. You see, the space in between is actually something that creates this Empress energy. And I feel the shift within you guys because you're healing old trauma. You're connecting to your own inner child again. You're allowing him or her to come forward, to integrate, to bring joy into your everyday existence. This is a number 6 year. I mean, please do look up your personal number year. as well. If you want me to look it up for you, I would, gladly do it as well. But it's like, tune into that. Like when it comes to a new year, if you're not getting a personal reading, you are more than welcome to get a personal reading from me. By the way, I'll leave the information in the description box. I'm just letting you know. But if not, if you don't have the space for that, or you don't need that, you're like, okay, I'm fine with generals, do some research for yourself. What is your personal number year for next year? You can look it up online. So you at least integrate that energy as well. But I feel when it comes to number 6 year, it's about what do you do on a daily basis? How do you commit to something? Commit to your happiness, commit to your health, your overall health. Feeling good, feeling confident, feeling appreciated by yourself, feeling nurtured, feeling seen, feeling heard, feeling respected by yourself, feeling valued by yourself on a daily basis in whatever small or big ways that is, it may be. By little things you do on a daily basis for you, and you're not backing away from, you're not shying away from, you're not neglecting it for other people. That is that level of dedication of an empress. Regardless if I'm talking to a male or a woman, it doesn't matter. It's like your feminine energy, your inner empress. We all have her somewhere. But this year, you can channel her energy and her power and her magic and the manifestation magic that comes from the empress energy, especially when it comes to healthy, long-lasting, deep relationships. That comes from that daily practice. The daily affirmations, the daily I ams. I keep hearing the I and the I am in the M. In the being, in the presence in there. So I'm just saying is that when you step into that energy, Pisces, I feel my nose is starting to itch, like my allergies in my nose starting to itch. So it's like, it triggers people. People smelling your your success, your energy, Pisces. I can, like, that's what I'm seeing. Like, many people like, who's this? Who's this in the room? Where's the person? It's like when someone bakes fresh bread, people walk by, say, that smells so good. What is it? What is it? Where's the food? I feel a little bit of that with you. Your energy is very intriguing. Very intriguing. That's why I'm very intrigued by this reading, because I can just sense the energy that's coming up. I do feel that when it comes to April and May, then we have like the retrogrades again. We have like Mercury coming, going retrograde, but we also have the eclipse season right there. On 30th of April / the 1st of May, we'll have that solar eclipse in Taurus, which will be a third house. So once again, it's like the group setting and like the communication and putting things together and working with people in your surroundings and bringing it all together. I feel like you will find and have insights in this time when it comes to you emotionally being balanced, you emotionally feeling better, really are healing yourself through those daily things you do and the commitment you have to yourself. You're building yourself up. And it just makes you overall more happy. You're just happier. Because you don't feel like certain things that should come natural take so much energy. You don't feel that way anymore. You're setting yourself free from that energy. Like you have to protect yourself all the time. It's like letting it go. Like just let it go. Let it be. Love. Enjoy. Even if you get your heart broken, you can heal that. You will learn through that, but you will never, there's also things in there that you can learn from that. Don't be afraid. And that's the Fool cards. You're starting a whole new journey. You're rewriting your own story. Like in the Taurus energy is what I'm feeling. So it could be a Taurus, like rising, or maybe you're Sun Taurus and you're listening to this because you have a moon or, rising in Pisces, but it doesn't matter. I'm just feeling it like, you're rewriting your story, Pisces, and it's beautiful. It's very powerful. You see the Emperor is coming up as well. You're feeling with that newfound level of just overall happiness and healthiness as well. I don't know if that's a word, but it's now. I'm claiming this. The healthiness of it all. The Emperor. Boom. Even business start to flow very well. But you have insights, like I said, with that Taurus activation that you can integrate. On the 16th of May, We have the full moon in Scorpio, and that will be a lunar eclipse, actually, which will be your ninth house. I feel it's almost like sometimes we have like this dream, right? I mean, you guys are also, a lot of you are very lucid dreamers. You have this dream, and it makes such an impact, like it almost shook something right at the core. You wake up, and it's like, it's not exactly the dream itself has that many messages in it, but it's like something in it just shifts something within you. And I feel those things are going to happen to you, not only your dream state, but also definitely your awakened state. But it's just epiphanies, and you're going to integrate that energy. It's very divinely guided. This is divine wisdom we're talking about, okay? Like the ninth house. And yes, it can represent travel, but I feel it's more like astral traveling for you guys. Even if you're in your awakened state, and you're integrating that into your business or into your projects that you're working on, into how to cope with the working schedules that you're working with and with the people there. You're feeling nurtured and seen by yourself, and that brings in so much more space to be, but also have space for other people and their ways, without feeling already triggered up to a certain point because of the way you sort of neglecting yourself. That if anyone else shows or mirrors any type of neglect into you, like not respecting a time that you were supposed to be there, or like any little thing, like you already are so feeling so neglected by yourself, then it only takes this for a person to mirror that back to you, and it just consumes you. So what you're doing is your inner work. It's not only for you, it's also for the people around you. People approach you in a different way, so you can get more work done together as well. Work together in a different way through the differences, not all the same. Now your different viewpoints can come together, and on a grander scale, you can make a bigger impact. And you starting to crack codes, and it makes you feel really, really good. That's what I'm feeling. So like I'm saying, like summer looking good, because with the Four of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles, it's like newness, new beginnings. You're exploring new things. You're exploring ways of, I feel some of you start to come into a space where you discover that you actually like something, and you're kind of at the beginner stage of it. It's not like, that's some really connected to your daily job or anything, but it's like, no, I really, 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 really like this. Maybe I should, like, on the side, start focus my energy towards it a little bit more, because it seemed to bring me energy and inspiration. So I feel new projects and stuff will arise for you, and you're going up on new journeys. But that already begins right at the beginning of the year, because I see that shift happening. We have on the 25th of October, we have that solar eclipse. Yes, sorry. We have a solar eclipse in Scorpio then. And then we have on the 8th of November, we have the full moon in Taurus happening. And that will be the lunar eclipse of that eclipse season. So I feel that you're saying goodbye to a part of yourself that has really been carrying you through certain stages in your life. But you feel like, I no longer need this. I no longer need this protection. Like, it's okay for me to be me. I don't need to constantly have all these tools to function in a world that I'm not of. It's and to function and to seem normal to people, I'm nothing alike. And of course, in some way, shape, or form, we all do it. But if you constantly are in that state, it's exhausting, and you lose track of why you are the way you are, and the purpose that comes with that, and the happiness that can grow there as well. So you're taking time to be extroverted, like you're being out there, you're communicating everything. But because it's such a social year, at the same time you're learning new people, you learn new languages, or just overall new cultures, like the way people do things. You're learning to cook a couple new dishes as well this year. I feel that strongly. But then you also need that downtime and claim that space for yourself, because that overall in the end of the day makes you the happiest. Don't be afraid to do something totally unlike yourself or the way people see you. Like, for example, maybe you were like the person with like no green hands. That's what they say, right? Like, I don't have green hands, like I can't keep a plant alive. That's what some people say. And then you're like, you know what, but I feel guided to like make my own little thing this year. Why would you put an old belief system of yourself or belief system of other people because of what have happened in the past? Put that on. You're not being capable of trying something, and actually might surprise yourself. Okay, that could be with growing vegetables and stuff, but it could also be with a second or a third or a fourth income. Even if it's just $20 a month, it's income, and it's income streaming. Let it all come flowing in towards you. It's like not putting any expectations on something. If you just feel like you want to try it, just do that. It will be very healthy. It will help you. Okay, so for some of you, I do feel that it's a side message. Okay, if you are pregnant this year, in this year of 2022, and you were born basically the other way around. So I don't know the English word for that comes up right now, but like, babies come with the head first out into the earth. Some babies are the other way around, and they're not supposed to be that way. If you by yourself were born that way, or they had to move you or something a couple days prior, help you, your mother and you inside, please go double check that. That's a message that I'm feeling. It's for a very small group of people, but a born person count for two, and that's not a saying, but it is now. I'm making up my own words, so why not? You see, being spontaneous. All right, here we go. Focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. This is an I am information for you guys. And I know it's a saying. I know Diana is like, you know what? Let's focus. But it's like, think about what you desire. Just let's make an I form of it. I think about what I desire. I think about what I desire. I set my sights high. I set my sights high. I expect the best possible outcome. I expect the best possible outcome. That's an affirmation. I'm going to put it in the comment section. And if you are all the way up to this point, then you know where I was talking about. Okay? Oh, Pisces, thank you for letting me hang out in your energy. I really enjoyed it so much. Once again, if you would like a personal reading, more than welcome. No pressure at all. We'll have a special on it, actually, I think. I will post that online somewhere. Yeah. I think this is it. Thank you so much once again. I love and appreciate you so much, and thank you for sticking with me and supporting me throughout 2021. And I would love to have you here on this journey with me on 2022 as well. Enjoy yourself. Happy New Year. Mwah. Bye, Pisces.